Good evening and welcome to Blueprint Explosive Exclusive. I'm Madhav Das Gopalakrishnan. Viewers, cricket's biggest legends are batting once again for former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan. For the second time in 6 months, 21 former international captains, including India's own Kapil and Sunil Gavaskar, have written to Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, demanding humane treatment and urgent medical care for the jailed former Prime Minister. This letter comes after the 73-year-old was temporarily moved to a hospital last week after the Pak Supreme Court's ruling. But here's what Pakistan is really busy doing. 15 months after Operation Sindoor reduced JEM's Bahawalpur headquarters to rubble, fresh visuals show that it's been rebuilt with new marble floors, fresh paint and plaster. So while a former Prime Minister rots in jail, a terror headquarters gets a complete makeover, exposing Pakistan's real priorities. But first, let's get you what Kapil has said about his dost, Imran Khan.
What we come to know, still he haven't got the best treatment. I think we were concerned about that, and if our letter can change their thought process, we will be very happy. And we keep on writing till they don't change. We, as a cricketer who played with him, played with a legend, he's not small cricketer, and who become a prime minister of the country, we just want him to get a better treatment, that's all.
And viewers, this is the infamous Jaish-e-Mohammed terror infrastructure, disguised as a mosque in Pakistan's Bahawalpur. While its former Prime Minister Imran Khan continues to languish in jail, his health being critical now, Pakistan is rebuilding this terror haven. During Operation Sindoor, the Indian Air Force had carried out targeted strikes on the Jaish-e-Mohammed terror headquarters. The aftermath was captured in striking visuals showing the scale of destruction. But now, it's getting a complete makeover. The structure has been restored, the domes have been repaired, and the compound has been brought back to life. And here's what makes this development particularly concerning. According to reports, the restoration was funded by the Pakistani government. In fact, Pakistan's terror patronage comes with a hefty price tag. This is the money reportedly spent by Pakistan to restore the terror infrastructure. The Pakistan government has provided Pakistan rupees 25 crores to Jaish-e-Mohammed through cash installments. Of that amount, approximately 11 crore Pakistani rupees were reportedly allocated for rebuilding just the central hall of this building. Let's quickly take this across to my colleague Ankit, who's joining us. Ankit, huge amount of money, 25 crores being given, 11 crores just for that central hall, and it's a lavish structure. No expense being spared. The average Pakistani may be starving, may not have enough food to eat, may not be able to afford these basic things that are required for a normal life. But here is Pakistan, which mistreats its former Prime Minister, spends lavishly on terror infrastructure, clearly goes to show the priorities of this government.
This absolutely exposes Pakistan's once again, not only the Markaz-e Subhanallah, but yes, this was one masjid that is Markaz-e Bilal in Muzaffarabad. This is also been rebuilt by the help of the Pakistani government. These visuals clearly once again exposes the Pakistan. Not only this, the Punjab police in Pakistan is giving full security cover-up to this Markaz-e Subhanallah. Madhav, in May month, we broke this news on Times Now regarding the reconstruction, rebuilding of the Markaz-e Subhanallah, and these are the fresh visuals of this month coming from the Pakistan's Markaz-e Subhanallah, the Jaish-e-Mohammed headquarters, which has been totally rebuilt by the Pakistan with the help of Pakistani government. They have given money to the
Yes, and repeatedly we've seen Pakistan Army attending the funeral of several of these terrorists. Recently as well, we saw Pakistan officials at a function organized by one of these terror groups. It's quite clear that the links continue to remain. Pakistan just doesn't learn any lessons despite last year's Operation Sindoor. Thanks so much for joining us with that quick update, Ankit. Let's quickly take this across to our guests. Joining us is Major Nadeem, Pakistan defense analyst. We also have with us Raja Faisal, Pakistan journalist, Padikrit Pain, geopolitical expert, as well as Group Captain MJ Vinod, who is a former fighter pilot of the Indian Air Force, also joins us. And let me start with you. Major Nadeem, Lessons have not been learned. 5-star infrastructure for Jaish-e-Mohammed, 25 crore Pakistani rupees being spent in Bahawalpur, despite the sorry state of your economy, and we all know the contrast of how you're treating Imran Khan.
This should be a lesson for you people, that if you attack Pakistan without giving any evidence or any credible evidence to any other country, without supporting of any other country who says that Pakistan just clearly involved, then
what do you mean any evidence? Have you read the charge sheet? Have you read the charge sheet in Pahalgam?
We will counter.
Have you read the charge sheet in the Pahalgam attack, Major Nadeem? Yes or no?
Charge sheet? At least you should
you
have
don't know.
one
You don't even
country
know what
with
is there in the charge sheet. Why are you arguing and saying there's no evidence?
There is no single country standing with you people.
That they do not spread terror beyond its borders, otherwise you will be hit in exactly the same way. That's the clear and unequivocal message that has gone out from Operation Sindoor. Unfortunately, your army does not seem to learn. And what is the way in which you treat your own Prime Minister? Your own Supreme Court is concerned about the inhuman manner in which you treat your Prime Minister because you're a threat to your army. Admit that you are mistreating him.
At least bring one country out of the whole world.
You don't worry about who we need for support. You don't worry about who we need for support. You can't even produce your own defense infrastructure. You need, shipments coming in from other countries to actually fight Operation Sindoor. We know what has happened over there.
This is badmashi, or moreover, we have.
I know it is badmashi by Pakistan. Rebuilding terror infrastructure there in Bahawalpur. Of course, it's badmashi by your country. That's what you say. I'm very glad. Thank you for clarifying that. Thank you so much. Badmashi by Pakistan, Pathikrit pain, there it is. Major Nadeem himself admitting it.
If you call me...
Madhav, first of all, it's a clear acknowledgement that there was massive devastation that was done by the Indian Air Force. The reconstruction, therefore, was very much necessary on their part. Number two, look, these organizations are extension of instrument of statecraft for Pakistan Armed Forces and the establishment. If you ask me, I'm not at all surprised that the investment, I would rather say 25 crore Pakistani rupees is less amount. They actually should be giving 100 crore Pakistani rupees. Third, I would also not be surprised that this is the amount which perhaps have been channelized from the World Bank and IMF loans that America routinely, faithfully keeps on giving to Pakistan, because they actually look at Pakistan as a strategic, weapon to contain India. So let's be practical, as and when it's necessary, India will do the needful, and India does not need any kind of validation from anybody in the world. Whereas if anybody is asking for evidence, most of these entities and organizations and individuals that India has consistently talked about are UN designated terrorists. Number four, it's a very clear issue. Let's understand, if the Pakistani establishment had not supported them, they would have become another Tehreek-e-Taliban. So that is a core concern they also have, because they know that they've created a Frankenstein. If they do not keep on supplying or sustaining their existence, they would hit back. And that is, you can see an indication of that in POK itself, of the statements that are coming up, that we are the ones who gave up our lives, our children gave up their lives to fighting in Kashmir, and look what is being done to us. So I am not surprised, and there's nothing more to say that, look, Pakistan has been exposed. It is an exposed entity. US and the West actually wants Pakistan to be used as a Ukraine, just as they are using Ukraine on Russia. They want it to be done on us as well. And we, as the fifth largest economy of the world, beyond the point, let's understand the West will not want India to grow. They'll keep on doing what is necessary, and we have to hit back wherever it's necessary. If they want to create this, they can do it. They also know very well for sure that India has the wherewithal to get it down again.
Absolutely.
Beyond that,
it's a very clear target. This 25 crores is a very big, very clear target as far as India is concerned. But let me ask Raja Faisal, is this why Shehbaz Sharif goes around, with a begging bowl, asking countries, don't just give us loans, give us aid and forget about getting it back? Is it to build this terror infrastructure that you're going around the world with a begging bowl?
From your side, I need an assurance from your side that you won't jump in like you did while Major Nadeem was
speaking. If you speak
I need
ridiculous things like him, I can't guarantee that.
Otherwise,
but go ahead.
I don't want to waste my words. Otherwise, I don't want to waste my argument. I need assurance from your side that you will stay quiet.
Yeah, if you give us an assurance that you won't say silly things on camera, then I can give you that assurance. If you do, then I certainly can't make any assurance. But go right ahead.
One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter.
Oh, please.
That's the case. That's
Which
the
century
case.
are you
Thank
living
you
in?
very much.
Which century are you living in?
Thank you very much.
Terrorists everywhere are terrorists. Terrorists everywhere in the world are terrorists. Mr. Raja Faisal, I don't know which century you are living in.
My argument number one. You are a country that has a habit of destroying mosques like Babri Masjid.
Please don't give us this kind of nonsensical argument, Raja Faisal. You are harboring terrorists in that mosque. What is the action you have taken on Hafiz Saeed and Jaish-e-Mohammed? Tell us. What is the action you have taken?
Waste my time. I don't need to waste my words. I don't need to waste my argument. You're not going to
You don't have
listen
any
to
argument.
me.
Tell us what action you've taken.
Yeah, you don't have a show.
What action have you taken on terrorists? You tell us what action has your government taken on terrorists. Tell us that.
You
become an international embarrassment because you can't even treat your own Prime Minister well. Why is Imran Khan, why was he mistreated in jail? Raja Faisal, tell us. Why was Imran Khan mistreated in jail? Tell us. Why is your own Supreme Court having to intervene in that?
Then you don't allow
Why
me to
was
speak.
Imran Khan mistreated in jail? Answer the question. Answer some tough questions for a change.
You have a very bad habit of intervening. You don't allow.
And you have a bad habit of lying, like most of Pakistan does. But anyway, Raja Faisal, answer the question of Imran Khan. Why could you not treat him well?
You have a very bad habit. You have a very bad habit of intervening while you don't let your guest speak.
Absolutely. If you speak nonsense like this, I will intervene. But answer the question of Imran Khan. Go ahead.
I think you need to raise your standard. You need to raise your standard of the show. When it is done, I will be happily participating in your show.
Of course. Just as you need to be a little more truthful and not run away from the truth. Do you want to answer the question of Imran Khan? This is the last opportunity I'm giving you, Raja Faisal. You want to answer the question on mistreatment of Imran Khan?
I don't give leverage to people who don't deserve it.
All right. So you don't want to speak? Let me bring in Group Captain MJ Vinod.
Thank you.
Group Captain MJ Vinod, the person who does not want to answer about his own government's actions, who does not want to answer on Imran Khan, ask a few tough questions and they run away. They run away because they don't have the courage to answer those questions.
Absolutely. In fact, see, I would tell you something. The Markaz Subhanallah's rebuilding, if you look at the video, I will request a producer to replay the video. What I feel, and I've done some research on this, therefore I'm sticking my neck out and saying this very clearly. This time around, they have built, I think, a lot of facility under the ground and can be seen clearly on the videos. This, they think, is going to save them from potential BrahMos attack. Probably, I must tell these two gentlemen, we have such wonderful bunker busters. You can go 6 stories under the ground. We will still find them and kill them. That is one aspect. Second aspect is, what is alarming to me is that they have the ecosystem of terror has 4 major wings. All 4 works under Markaz Subhanallah. One is recruitment. Second is the indoctrination, which happens at the first level. And from there, they go on to training and further indoctrination at the second and the third level. Logistics and command and control structure. The logistics is not at Markaz Subhanallah. So Markaz Subhanallah creates only the people who will take these logistics and go kaboom. But what I want to tell them is, you can rebuild the walls, gentlemen, but you cannot rebuild the strategic advantage that India has already demonstrated that it possesses. And ये तो trailer है, picture तो अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त, movie अभी बाकी है. Now this is just one BrahMos. Imagine when we bring out our other weapons, जिसका नाम मैं जिक्र नहीं करना चाहूँगा. आपके बोलने से कोई फायदा नहीं है सर, because आपका माइक जो है muted में है. That is point number 1. Point number 2, and very important, is the amount that they have taken as arms. जो बीक में इनको सामान में पैसा मिला है, उसको इन्होंने इस्तेमाल किया. देखिए, this is the underground complex I'm talking about. There is one more underground complex below this underground complex. And जो बीक में आपको पैसा मिला है, इसमें आपको गुर्बत खत्म करना चाहिए था. आप संगे मरम लगा रहे हैं, कुछ तो शर्म कीजिए. और फ्रीडम फाइटर की बात कर रहे हैं तो
ओके, ये तो ट्रेलर था, पिक्चर अभी बाकी है. और जो भीख में मिला है उस इन सब चीजों पे योर स्पेंडिंग. मेजर नदीम, रिस्पॉन्ड टू व्हाट इज बीइंग स्टेटेड बाय द ग्रुप कैप्टन.
देखिए सर मधाव, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल I told you that this should be a lesson for you, that if you attack, we will counter attack without evidence, right? This place is nothing to do with the terrorist camp. There is no terrorist camp in Pakistan. ठीक है, Jaish-e-Mohammed.
There is no terrorist camp in Pakistan. Wow, wonderful.
Jaish-e-Mohammed
Let me just bring out, one second. We'll just bring out some of the footage. Let's quickly bring out, I'm going to request my colleagues to bring out the recent footage of last month in Pakistan where the army is present at a terrorist camp. There's also other active players in Pakistan who come out and put out their bites. We'll bring up all those bites. We'll tell you where these statements are coming in from. But Major Nadeem, जो भीख में पैसे मिले हैं, इन सब चीजों पे खर्चा कर रहे हैं आप. This is why you're going around with a begging bowl across the world.
This is what the Raja said, that you people are in habit of destroying mosques. You are searching mandir.
Not at all. Don't give us that gyan. The point is your own track record of butchering, of killing Hindus, Sikhs, Christians is very well recorded. You're the worst violator of human rights. You're the worst person in terms of worst country in terms of religious freedom. So don't give us this absolute hogwash that you're trying to repeat on national television. Don't try and give us lessons in religious freedom, sir. You have none in your country. You have obliterated minorities to single digits. Please don't give us this hogwash.
I can claim that you are hiding terrorists inside the Lal Killa. Even I.
Sir, though, it's very well documented. The number of Pakistani I cards, the fact that you people from Kargil to otherwise disown your own soldiers. You even have, your own trained soldiers to try and push across as terrorists and then disown them. All this is well recorded, Major Nadeem, so don't give us this gyan.
Superpower giving mutual defense agreement, and there is a long queue. The Egypt, the Bangladesh, the Korea, the GCC countries, you name it.
Major Nadeem.
Even Far East countries.
Okay.
You name. This is a long queue.
Absolute. Wonderful. Wonderful. You have a long queue. You should be very happy. At least you learn some money like that, because otherwise your economy is in complete doldrums. But Major Nadeem, answer my question. One second. Just answer my question. I have a simple question. Ahead of this Iran war, you had a pact with Saudi Arabia. But when Saudi Arabia got attacked by Iran, why didn't you go and honor the defense pact? You quickly started bombing Afghanistan, saying, "Nahi, hum to yahan pe busy hain." That's the kind of cowards you people are. You have no honor. You cannot keep your word. You're the biggest, liability internationally.
We are not like you. First of
exactly,
all,
you're not like us. You're complete cowards. That's exactly what I'm saying. You're unreliable. You're cowardly. You even failed in your negotiation between Iran and US.
Madhav, we are the leaders of Muslim Ummah. Iran is our brother country. Yes, for you.
Yes, it's a joke, complete joke.
This agreement is for a full-fledged war, not a small skirmish. We cannot open another front, right? Just by saying, if you say this. We will not attack any Islamic country, right? There is a provision in that agreement that in case we will not attack any Islamic country, but all the Islamic countries can become a part of this mutual defense agreement, and there is a long queue. Madhav Saab, we have become a second superpower in the world now.
Okay.
After America.
So Major Nadeem, by your logic, you will not attack any Muslim country. Saudi has invited Iran. If Iran comes, will you attack United States now? Tell us.
No. Nor Saudi Arab, nor any country.
That shows what a fake argument you just put forth. And complete hollow argument. You are no protector of the Muslim Ummah. You are an opportunist country that is broke and has absolutely no honor. You will use terror as an instrument of state policy or whatever instrument you have. That is what you are. You are opportunist. You are rank opportunist. Your army is also a bunch of rank opportunists. Pathikrit.
I have a couple of questions for Major Saab. Major Saab says that they will not attack any Muslim country. Is Afghanistan not a Muslim country? I mean, why are you destroying their infrastructures and killing their innocent people? Number two. No, sir, please let me. I did not interrupt when you were speaking. I mean, there's a war going on between Saudi Arab and Yemen, and your soldiers have been deployed in Saudi Arab to fight against the Houthis who are based in Yemen. Are the people of Yemen not Muslims? So let's not get into that thing. I mean, if you talk about Muslim countries, will not. Oh, okay. So if they are terrorists, please tell me, Tehreek-e-Taliban and Baloch Liberation Army, are they terrorists or freedom fighters?
Yes,
you will always be the judge, jury, and everything you will be done by you. So they are terrorists. These are not terrorists. Let me tell you, I want to say one thing. The Pakistanis were negotiators between US and Iran. They were the couriers. That is the clarification that we must make.
Yes, I'm glad. I stand corrected. Pathikrit, I bow to your wisdom. You're absolutely right. They're nothing but a bunch of couriers. They're just passing messages here and there. And they are absolutely no role to play. And even passing those messages, they've disastrously failed. I think the whole world has seen us. But let me quickly bring in Group Captain Vinod on that. Group Captain Vinod, you wanted to say something to Major Nadeem.
A couple of things, and very, very humanitarian things that we are talking about. Our cricketers have written it, that please save, for the sake of humanity, for the stake of sports. I'm not talking about, he was your previous prime minister. Please give him at least basic medicine, basic food, basic hospital care. That also you're not giving. And are you in agreement with that? You tell me, आप दिल पे हाथ रख के बोलिए, आप क्या कर रहे हो? आप ही के
focus on Khalistan. Please focus on.
No, answer the question. Why did your Supreme Court have to intervene, Major Nadeem? No answer there.
There was a petition. Whenever there is a petition, the Supreme Court will intervene. But this is not the
Supreme Court
something that you were deprived of, right?
Supreme Court is intervening because you have failed as a country to protect your own Prime Minister. Reflect on that. This is not India, this is not China, this is not United States. Your own Supreme Court is showing you the mirror.
Has a provision of doctors, and even the doctors on call. You can call any doctors, any specialist inside the jail. But this is the first time, this is the first precedent that the court has ordered to take him to a private hospital, to a private doctor, right? There is no precedent.
Exactly. So court ko intervene kyun karna pada, sir? Because you have failed as a system, as a government. Your army has failed. Your prison authorities have failed. Everybody has failed. That's why courts are intervening. Not because anybody can file a petition, but court does not intervene on every petition. In this case, your own Prime Minister you are mistreating. And the whole world is watching what a sham of a government, what a sham of an army you have.
The whole world watched the Trump as well. The Trump showed that 6 aircrafts and 8 crafts they get shot down by Pakistan.
Don't compare Trump and your own. Please.
Very well knows it.
Complete violation of human rights in your country. The whole world knows your track record. So let's not even go and sound complaining over there. Or even comparing any of those examples. Major Nadeem, as well as Pathikrit Pain, Group Captain Vinod, thanks so much for joining us this evening.